Be aware. There are always opportunities for you guys to network. This conference is one. How many of you guys brought business cards? Okay. All right. Happy hours. Hopefully you only go to happy hours if you're 21 and above. Okay. But happy hours, young professional meetings, how you doing? Conferences, Starbucks, whatever the case may be, there are always chances for you to network. So always be aware. How many of you guys have networked with somebody in this room that's not from your school? That's good. So hopefully by the end of this conference, all the hands will be up in this room, right? Okay. Your bag are your background, your accomplishments, and your goals, and it's also known as an elevator speech. It's a 30-second speech that you use to sell yourself because it's based on the impression that based on the philosophy, that first impressions are lasting impressions. Okay? Any questions about the bag? Bag are your background, your accomplishments, and your goals. So for example, yeah, we're going to do that too. So for example, my name is Aleshia Patterson. I am from St. Louis, Missouri. I am Vice President of the Student Government Association, President of the Black Leadership Organizing Council, as well as being an elevator trainer for Children's Defense Fund. It is my ultimate goal in life to become a child advocate or work for a nonprofit that works with children. It's that simple. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of times, especially if you're trying to network with somebody that's on a hustle and bustle of everything, they don't have time to hear your whole life story. They only have time for the 30 seconds when you're standing in line at Starbucks or you literally riding on one floor to the next 30 seconds.
What all do you need for background?
Backgrounds can be where you were born and raised. It can be what college you attend or attended, graduated from, what high school. I know a huge thing in St. Louis, Missouri is what high school did you go to? Like if you run into anybody from St. Louis, they say, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Oh, what high school did you go to? And a lot of times, depending on the high school that you say, it says a lot about how you were brought up. Day in and day out, employers see the same thing all the time. They interview people, they see resumes, they see cover letters, or whatever the case may be. What are you going to do that's going to set yourself apart? So this is when you kind of got to dig into your little bag and come up with a little bit of tricks. So for example, if you know there's a nonprofit that you want to intern for or have a job for, and you know the executive director is really, really cool, you should probably be saving $20 or $40 out of every paycheck so you can take the executive director or whoever you're trying to network with out to lunch. I guarantee you that will establish a relationship and that person will never, ever, ever forget you. In addition, never underestimate the power of a handwritten thank you note. Emails, I know all the time, technology is always in our hands, but never underestimate the power of someone that really appreciates you guys doing that. Follow up, follow up, follow up. So what that means is steps 7 through 2 are completely in void if you don't follow up. So what that means is after you initially establish contact, what you want to do is send up a follow-up email or the thank you card, preferably the thank you card saying, hey, I appreciate you interviewing me, or I appreciate you taking time to talk to me, okay? So after that, you should probably send an email like once a month. Just constantly keeping in contact. For example, I met Lamar at the 2009 Big 12 Conference on Black Student Leadership when he was presenting his first workshop. Right? So at that workshop, I went up to him afterwards saying, hey, I really appreciate it. And I just kept in contact with him about once a month. And now I'm actually on his Passion Dream team. So I'm working like underneath Lamar right now. All because I stayed in contact with him. So never underestimate the power of being consistent and being concise when you're sending emails or when you're following up.